Well, folks, it happened again. Hurricane Milton just tore through Florida. And if you've been watching the news, you know this wasn't just another storm. This is the second one in just a few weeks, and the rumors are flying. FEMA's running out of money. Insurance companies on the brink. It's chaos down there. I mean, it's crazy, right? Florida was still cleaning up from Hurricane Helene, and boom, Milton came crashing right through. Houses that were already half flooded, debris still on the streets, and now it's like they're starting from scratch again. It feels like they can't catch a break. And the scary part is this isn't just a one-off thing anymore. It seems like every year Florida is getting slammed harder and harder. I was just reading how people are saying, oh, this is a 100-year storm. And then next month it's another one. So what now? Are these just regular events now? Where's the breaking point? And at what point do people just say enough is enough? I mean, it's one thing to rebuild once, but these back-to-back hurricanes, I wouldn't blame anyone for throwing in the towel. Can you imagine trying to file 2 insurance claims within weeks? And then you've got to wonder, what happens when the next storm comes? Is Florida even livable anymore? It's definitely not a risk I'm willing to take. And that's what we're hearing from folks that are moving out, especially after Milton just happened. People are packing up and they're getting out. And they're coming here to Lower Alabama. Why, you ask? Because they're done living in fear and they want stability. Lower Alabama offers exactly that. Beaches, sunshine, but without the constant stress. And it really makes you think, are we just going to see more of these extreme storms every season? How much longer can the infrastructure in Florida handle it? I mean, if people keep rebuilding, are the resources going to even be there for everyone? Or are we going to see certain areas become just uninsurable or worse, uninhabitable because they never fix them? People are leaving their houses, they're packing up what they have left, and they're coming here. We've had so many conversations lately where people say, I love the beach, but I can't keep doing this. They want a place that still gives them that coastal feel, but without all the risks. They want to enjoy life again without always looking over their shoulders at the weather forecast. And that's the beauty of it. Lower Alabama has that same Gulf Coast charm. You're still near the water, you still get the warm weather, but without the constant threat of hurricanes. You can relax here, and that's something you just can't put a price on. And let's be real, there's only so many times you can rebuild before you're just over it. Whether it's because of insurance premiums skyrocketing or the costs of repairs, people are looking for a way out of that cycle. I have a friend in Florida who just rebuilt her home and now she can't even sell it. Lower Alabama gives you that chance to start fresh without all that weight on your shoulders. What if insurance companies stop covering these high-risk areas altogether? That's when my girlfriend in Florida can't sell her house. Nobody wants to buy her house because of the hurricanes. People don't want to take that risk. It's a cycle that's hard to break out of. And then there's the bigger question, is this the new normal for Florida? Hurricane after hurricane after hurricane. I mean, it's actually really scary to live there right now. Then how many times do you rebuild before you just can't do anymore? At some point, the emotional starts to weigh just as much as the financial one. You're constantly living with that anxiety. Every dark cloud on the horizon could be the next Milton. That kind of stress we don't have here in Lower Alabama. And it's not just the big hurricanes over in Florida either. Florida gets hit with smaller storms all the time that cause flooding, power outages, and other damage. Those smaller events, they add up. How many times do you want to patch up your roof or replace windows before you start thinking, maybe there's a better place to be? And it's not just about the weather. When you look at the bigger picture, you have to ask yourself, are you still getting the quality of life you moved to Florida for in the first place? People want to enjoy the beaches, the sunshine, the beach lifestyle, but how can you do that when you're always recovering from the last storm or bracing for the next one? It's kind of like the Florida dream is starting to slip away for some people. It's no longer about the good weather. It's about what kind of life you can build there without constantly worrying that it could all be taken away. And that's where we're seeing this shift. People are starting to look elsewhere. Lower Alabama, especially places like Baldwin County, Gulf Shores, and Fairhope, are becoming the new destinations for people looking for coastal living without the chaos. And the great thing about this area, you get everything that people love about Florida, the warm weather, the Gulf Coast beaches, but with way less stress and our southern coastal charm. And when I say less stress, I'm talking fewer storms, lower insurance premiums, and an overall calmer lifestyle. People are realizing that they can still enjoy everything that they loved about Florida, but without constantly worrying about hurricanes or weather that's going to put their home at risk. Living in Lower Alabama, you don't worry if your home is going to make it through another season. And let's talk about the beaches for a minute. The Gulf Coast beaches here in Lower Alabama are just as beautiful. White sand, warm water, and stunning sunsets. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach are absolutely gorgeous. The best part, they're not overcrowded like some of those tourist-heavy spots over in Florida, and they're extremely affordable. So you still get that vacation vibe, but you actually get to relax. Gulf Shores is known for its quiet, laid-back atmosphere. You can enjoy a day on the beach without feeling like you're competing for a spot to lay down your towel. And if you're into nature, there are so many places to explore, like Gulf State Park or the Bon Secours Wildlife Refuge. Alabama is so much more than rural farmland, especially Lower Alabama. It's not just about the beaches. One of the things that really sets Lower Alabama apart is the lifestyle. People here are friendly, welcoming, and there's a strong sense of community that you'll find everywhere you go. Whether you're in Fairhope with its charming downtown or Foley with its small town feel, you'll really get the sense that people care about each other here. The pace of life is just slower here. You don't feel like you're rushing around all the time. You can take a stroll through any of Fairhope's art galleries. You can grab a coffee at a local cafe or enjoy one of the many festivals that happen throughout the year. It's a lifestyle that gives you time to breathe, to actually enjoy life instead of constantly worrying about what's next. And the local businesses here, they're thriving. There's this amazing balance of supporting local restaurants and businesses and shops, but you're also close to bigger cities like Mobile or Pensacola if you need access to major services or events, but you've got the best of both worlds here. Fairhope in particular has become known for its artistic community. There are galleries, boutiques, and plenty of events that bring people together. The people here really invest in making their town feel special, and it shows. And let's not forget about Foley with its growing shopping district, as well as OWA, which offers year-round entertainment for the entire family. They've got great restaurants here. There's boutiques, there's ice cream shops, there's an entertainment venue, as well as an indoor water park and an outdoor amusement park. And I always say, if you're looking for a place to settle down or raise a family or even retire, Lower Alabama checks all of those boxes. The schools here are fantastic. The cost of living is affordable, and you've got that small town charm without feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere. This is also a top choice for retirees, and that's because it is very affordable and we have a lower cost of living. So speaking of affordability, this is something that really surprises a lot of people who are moving here from Florida. Homes in Lower Alabama, especially near the beach, are so much more affordable than what you pay if you were over in Miami or Naples or Fort Lauderdale. And that's a huge draw for people looking to make their money go a lot further. Just recently, I was talking to a couple from Tampa, and they were shocked when I told them how much less they'd be paying for a house in Gulf Shores or over in Foley. And they were literally like, I can't wait. We need to get out of here. We can get this home close to the beach for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper than we could in Florida. It's real, folks. And let's not even get started on the insurance rates. It's night and day compared to what you're dealing with over in Florida. And that's one of the biggest things, insurance. People who are leaving Florida are finding that they can finally stop paying those sky-high premiums. In Baldwin County, especially with gold fortified homes, you get that peace of mind without draining your bank account. At the end of the day, it comes down to quality of life. People are moving to Lower Alabama because they're ready to leave behind the constant stress and uncertainty. They want a place where they can enjoy the outdoors, spend time with family, and not have to worry about rebuilding their lives every year. And they're finding that here, whether it's the beach, the community, the affordability, or just the slower pace of life, Lower Alabama has so much to offer. It's a place where you can finally feel settled, where you can breathe easy and actually enjoy life. So if you're sitting in Florida right now dealing with the aftermath of Milton or wondering if there's a better option out there, we're here to tell you there is. Lower Alabama is waiting for you, and it's everything you've been looking for. And if you're ready to make the move, give us a call. We're here to help you every step of the way. We know what it's like to want something better, and we're ready to help you find your new home in Lower Alabama.